Good morning, students. Hope that all of you are well by the grace of Almighty. This is your Pallob sir from St. Gregory's High School and College. Today I am uploading another lecture video from your ICT portion of second chapter. We have already discussed about few topics from this second chapter, and by the consequence of that, today we'll start. So the second chapter is here. The chapter name is Computer and the Security of the User. We have already discussed importance of software in the maintenance of computer, some important lines for the MCQ. We have discussed about installation of software and some important lines for the MCQ, and the procedure of installation of software, and also the process of uninstallation of software and some important lines for the MCQ. And we have already discussed the deletion of software and the process also, and the important topics or lines for the MCQ. And in our last lecture we have discussed about computer virus and antivirus and some important lines for the MCQ also. Today we will start our discussion from the topic which is based on password. So let's start the topic password. This is very important topic for us because in our day-to-day life we have to use so many electronic devices, and for the security purpose we have to create password on that electronic devices. So this is very important topic for us. So why do we lock the door when all the family members go on an outing? We do it for the security of the house. Think a bit about the lock. Anybody cannot open the lock by using any key because different locks have keys. A lock cannot be opened with a different key. Thus, we ensure safety of our home and other valuable things with lock and key. Now we see a kind of lock with digits. The lock is opened by matching the digits. So the lock is opened by matching the digits. The digits work as the key, but in an age of digital technology, we have to think over the security of many other things. Perhaps you have understood what we are talking of. You have rightly guessed. We are talking of the security of our data and information, because this data and information is the main part of our day-to-day life. In an age of ICT, we have to use lock for the security of our important data, information, and the security of software. The name of this lock is password. Perhaps you have already learned to create a password and use it. ICT is being used everywhere now. Our country is not an exception, as its use has been extended. The question of security becomes important. All of our personal information, such as bank account, income tax, job, etc., have come under the digital system. Besides, our ICT devices such as computer, laptop, tablet, or smartphone are being operated with software. When we use the internet, we can communicate with the computer or ICT devices of the remote parts of the world. So we can communicate with the computer or ICT devices by the remote parts of the world. Similarly, anyone can communicate and share information with us from anywhere. In this way, our personal information can be transformed to the others, or our ICT device may become susceptible to hacking or computer security vulnerabilities. We can ensure security to prevent this situation. So we have to ensure the security purpose to prevent this situation. The situation for what? Like hacking or any types of bullying, etc. There is no alternative to secure our information and protect the software of our device. So if it is protected with password, nobody can steal our information or damage our device. But we should remember one thing, that if anybody can steal our password, he can steal our information too. So it is very common. If anybody can steal our password, he can steal our information too. Even he can destroy it. It is like opening the lock by using duplicate key. Therefore, we should be skilled in creating password. We should not create any password that can easily be guessed by others, or we ourselves may forget. As most of the users create password like 123456 or 64321 or ABCDEF, it becomes easy to steal this type of password. Considering the significance of data or information, it is important to create a unique password. The security along with secrecy of password ensures the security of data and information saved in a server, computer, or ICT device. So, if your password is not unique, then virus may attack easily. The hackers may take the opportunity of hacking the computer, so your money deposited to your account may be transferred elsewhere and your important information may be stolen by others. Information saved in the ICT device may be destroyed for your weak password. How can you create a unique password? It's a creative work. Your creativity can ensure the security and secrecy of your data and software. If some processes are followed, we can easily do the job. We should be careful of the following factors while creating a unique password. Your name, names of your family members, or any personal information should not directly be used, though it helps us to remember the password. Combination of digits, signs, and capitals and small letters will be strengthen the password. That means combination of digits, signs, that means different types of sign, hashtag, star marks, different types of sign, and capital letter and small letter will strengthen the password. It becomes difficult for others to guess anything about it. Password should be long. Password should be long. You should not write the password or part of it either in the computer or diary in order to remember it. Use a symbol of your own choice to remember the password. It can be your favorite poem, short story, writer, scientific invention, or any historical event. If creativity is added to this, the password may be unique. Our password could be as follows, like Morite Chahina Ami Sundar Bhuvane, Rabindranath Tagore. Here you can see the capital letter and the small letter and the sign. All the combinations are here. And the password is so long. Again, Amar Ache water, like Amar Ache jol, the English version of that, and the combination of capital letter, small letter, and the sign of different types of sign here of Humayun Ahmed. To be or not to be, that is the question from Shakespeare. So like to be or not to be. So these are the strong and unique password. Okay, like 4 score and 7 years ago, 4 score and 7 years ago, from the Gettysburg Address. So these are the strongest password. Changing password is an important task because a regular change of the password ensures the confidentiality of the information stored on the device and safety and security of the ICT device itself. However, password should be something that can be remembered. So we have to create a password that is so unique, so long, and the combination of capital letter, small letter, and different types of signs. Because password, a strong password, secured our data, our information, and everything. So it is very important to create our strongest password. So that's all for today, my dear students. If you face any problem, then you can ask any question in the comment section. So stay safe and stay at home. Thank you, my dear.